2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well struck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. That's disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Let's go to John Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And gets that putt of distance to go. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6 iron here. Not a bad play, that one.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one. He's in a share of 7th place. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Handy effort, that one. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Get in. Oh, so close. Putting for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Yeah, nicely played. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That putt went a bit long there. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Great shot. And he's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's just inside the range. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. Hey, nice looking line. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, right by the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here and try and make a birdie. Good shot there, Beamer. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for third. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wonderfully played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Putting for a par now.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The eighth at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, that one will play. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Just 3 strokes back. Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 back from the leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Nice stroke. Beautiful shot. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Birdied their last hole.
And as Jon Rahm steadies himself over the ball. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's tidy. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here at the 10th. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Outstanding approach shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. He's in a share of 3rd place. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 3rd position. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He currently sits in 3rd position. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Nicely done. sitting at -4 in third position. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive. This one's tracking.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field, alongside Xander Schauffele.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Well played, mate. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time now for the 4th shot. That is outstanding, and snatches a birdie as well. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And that makes him tied for first. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Lovely effort, that. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Go in. Yes, they've made it.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Putting for birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Putting for birdie. Oh, well played. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Come on, ball. Come on.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. This is from miles away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
No, that's too bad. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Yeah, nicely holed. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
This would be a great up and down. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Looking good. And that will do it for this player today. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I got to say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.